So in this learning group, our final product that we're actually going to be building with GeoGebra is an interactive web interface that we're able to start building that looks like this right here. In Windows, GeoGebra, when it's running, will look like this, and you have these interactive boxes that you can link to variables. And the idea of this activity sheet is students would be able to use this to type in a polynomial function inside of f of x right here, and then it's hidden from view, but this box right here, when it's clicked, would actually show what that looks like. To demonstrate what it looks like when f of x is equal to the function x, you can see that it goes straight through the origin like a regular y equals x line would. But the idea for using this with students would be, what if I asked you about x squared and asked you to consider what would be the output when there's an x value of 3? Well, you can see that the guess mark that we have right here automatically moves to 3, but what we're asking is for students to try and guess where on the y-axis it would be. So if I were a student that might make a mistake and say that square really means to multiply, I might guess that it's a number 6 instead of the correct answer, which is 9. But how would I know that as a student? Well, if I click the Show Actual button, I can see that the function actually goes to 9 right here, but my guess was a little off. So this affords students a chance to actually correct their guess and say that it's 9, and you can see that we've even set it up to where they don't cover each other up. But then the question is, does the student actually understand what the shape of the graph looks like? Well, to help with that, we've also built in a Show f of x checkbox that will actually generate the entire graph when clicked. When a student's ready to move on to a brand new problem, if they click this Start a New Function button, everything will go back to being invisible, the guess will be reset to 0, and the x value will also be reset to 0. We're going to take an investigation to how we would build all of these different components into a GeoGebra file, and then at the very end we'll see how we can actually turn this into our own web page.